Hello. During the 21st till the 23rd of July 2016, 14 SAP Business One staff traveled to Cape Town from all over the world to join the Cape Town Science Center to help teach children and teachers at basic schools around the Cape Town area how to use the programming language called Scratch. It's a very easy project to learn and get into. And the idea was to get the children and teachers enthusiastic about the topic coding computers. So in total during those 3 days, 720 kids got trained and 420 teachers got trained and enthusiastic about leveraging this tool in their education in their schools. So this video give a little bit of impression as a memory for the people from SAP Business One that joined these training activities on what happened during those 3 days.
So now we
I will put all the pictures in our...
Hey Mark, so you're part of the African Code Week. What's your expectation? We're about to start now.
Yeah, well, I'm really looking forward to it, and to be honest, I've got a bit mixed feelings because I'm looking forward to help the people. I like to help the kids and see the kids, but on the other hand, we all know they don't have the good life we have, so hopefully we can help them in building a kind of a career and just give them a beautiful day and hope we can see some smiles on their face. That would be good.
I'll be out of this shot. Oh, you're right, Roger.
Hi Mercedes, we're at the center now. We're about to drive out to the schools. What's your feeling?
Well, after 2 days in Cape Town, I'm feeling very, very excited because it looks very promising project, and we are going to be training a lot of kids, more than 500 kids, and we are going to be the team is going to be in different schools, and I think it's going to be very motivating for all of us. Very, very looking forward.
It's totally fine. Yeah, it's not a problem at all. I go there.
One of my partners went.
Hi Nick, you're about to help some students on learning Scratch. How did you prepare yourself for that?
Oh, I did a little open SAP course for whatever it was, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours. And actually then I prepared with my daughter. So we did some practice at home and she loved it. So
How old is your daughter?
She's 12.
Okay, and how did she, what was your experience teaching her?
No, she was excited. So I'm really looking forward if, the students will be the same, but I'm pretty sure they will be. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's bring them on.
Get your program ready to listen to your instruction. So, in order to understand what instruction means, we have to understand how to communicate with your cat. In the menu, we say move 10 steps. And you drag the brick from the left to the right. Okay? Now, the cat could be ready to move, but we need a good action.
We're going to give him a lovely background. Okay, so pay close attention, bros. And she, bros. The one next to it is a folder. If you change the 10 steps to 80 steps, that's what you've done. See what happens? It even gets quicker. But that's not what I actually wanted to show you. In the next costume, now it's going So if you go down, you will click on more scribe. And either you can choose a scribe from the library, so you can select something. But if you're doing you see. And if you have the scribe like with the cat, you can move it beside the cat.
So Mark, we're done with the training today. We went to 2 schools. We trained. No, you went to more schools probably. But how did it go?
Well, it was perfect, and it went pretty good. We went to 2 schools, did 3 sessions. So it's for me, it's 3 times 30 kids. So it's 90 in total. And well, I think they loved it.
Yeah.
Especially the younger kids, let's say between 8 and 11, they were really eager to the laptop and playing around, and they loved it. And I think one big compliment I spoke to the head of the school, and he said, "Well, this is amazing because these 3 boys in the front row, they skip school nearly every day, and now they're here sitting behind the laptop playing around. So it's really working." So.
And you had the feeling that they understood it?
Yes. Because we had several kids coming to us asking, how can I do this if I am at home? So I think that's a good signal.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And how was it for you?
Well, like I said earlier today, it's a bit a mixed feeling.
Yeah.
In the end, if you see the kids smiling and they are happy, so that's beautiful. So we need to do it again tomorrow and Saturday, and well, continue it every year, I would say.
All right. Nick, we are finished for today.
Yes.
I spoke to you in the morning.
Yes.
What did you have to do today, and how was it?
Oh, first of all, I was just assisting, so I just helped the kids a bit with some work. But later on, I did the training myself. It was pretty exciting to do it myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did they understand what you were telling them?
I think they did. Yeah, I think they did.
Okay, that's good. What did you feel was the most difficult part of training them?
Sometimes it's a bit difficult to get their attention back. So once they see a little thing, they want to keep doing it, and they don't come back to you. So you really always have to ask for attention.
Okay,
But,
great.
that worked in the end.
Okay, and you enjoyed it?
Yes, it was good, but I'm really tired.
You're really tired. It's Ceci. What did you do today?
The same, helping the children to do the exercises was very funny.
Anything special that you experienced
The
today?
pictures, everyone have in the pictures, and the coding was very, very nice.
Yeah, I saw that the children wanted to be on a selfie with you.
Yes.
Okay. All right, tomorrow again.
Yes.
Yeah. All
again.
right. Thanks.
See you then. Instructions to the robot.
5 steps.
We have to give the same instruction again, right?
5 more steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
Start the green flag again.
Yeah.
Green flags. Did you enjoy playing Scratch?
Yes!
You want to play it again?
Yes!
Excellent. So I want to write down on the board how you can download it onto your computer. It's free. And once you have it on your computer, one more. Excellent. Good job.
So Steve, today for second day you went out to another school and you taught a class.
Yes.
How did it go? How was the reaction?
Well, today we went to Sunningdale. It's a location eastern to Cape Town, and it was really a very good experience. We went to a public school, but it's considered one template of school. Everything was very well organized. We came to the computer lab. The kids were really eager to hear from us. And so the moment we introduced ourselves, the first reaction was, "Whoa, you come from Portugal, Mexico, Holland." It was unbelievable. They really were happy with that. So when we presented Scratch, the kids were so enthusiastic to try it out. It was very interactive. We were telling them, well, let's do this, let's do that, and they were immediately testing it. And we could see some kids were even further away of what we were teaching them and exploring new things and putting us under very good challenges, right? Asking, how can I do this, how can I do that? And yeah, it was really a very, very good experience for me. Thank you for this opportunity.
And the one who reaches 5 points will win. Okay? So we'll start the game while clicking the green flag.
So it's basically Germany against Scotland.
Hey Chris, so at your school today, 3 classes was trained on Scratch. How did it go? How did the students feel about it?
It went very well. Obviously, it differed between the age groups. Starting from the youngest, obviously get very excited when they learn something new on computers, and then slightly more, the older they get, the more understanding that they have. So it's very good that the learners actually understand what they're doing as well as seeing what they can actually do. So it was very good, and it was very positive, and the feedback that we've been getting from the kids already, they're showing a lot of great interest, which is good. And we know getting the kids into coding and programming is kind of why I'm into education. So it's really good.
Yeah, super. Thanks.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
So Mario, after 2 days now teaching at different type of schools, what's your experience working with the kids?
So the first impression, we went to a school which is really more or less high educated. So you see that the kids from more or less the better parents. And then we went to another school which basically was the total difference. So the classroom were more or less in containers. So, and you see it was more or less the black population there. So, and you really see the difference between the schools. So it's one of the moments you see how big the gap in this country is. So.
And the kids were enthusiastic about learning?
Yes, they were very enthusiastic. They were really behaved. So it was really structured. And they are really listening what the teacher and what we are saying. Yes.
Okay. And I heard there was a story about the football.
True.
One of the school yesterday. Talk about that.
Yeah, that was one of the amazing moments which I had in the last 2 days. So we saw there was a break, and Mark and me were basically seeing that the kids are playing with a ball, and it was more or less broken. So you see that the leather went out of the ball already. So what we did, we went to a shopping center which was close by, and we were buying then a new Nike football and handing it over to the kids and to the classroom, and they were so happy and amazed that they had a new football, because the old one was more or less a handball, so it was
Okay.
really small. So we bought them a normal size football, and it was so an amazing moment to hand it over, and they directly started playing and enjoying.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Sven. Yeah.
Catherine, we're just back now from the second day from teaching at the center. We had to pull you out of the room.
Yeah.
What was going on? You were the last
it
one.
was too much fun. I was helping one of the teachers who built a program, and it wasn't working the way she wanted, and it was really fun to help her. She had a ghost that when it bumped into the other characters, that it would change shape and it would make this popping noise, and it wasn't flipping the way she wanted. And so then I and one of the other experts were sitting there. I mean, I'm not an expert, but the experts were sitting there. We were trying to solve a problem, and it is just too much fun. The teachers love it. The kids love it. When we teach a little bit simpler for the kids, but they really love it.
But just right now, where you were hanging out trying to fix the problem was teaching a teacher. That then going to start, yeah. So
Well, I
that's,
mean, you got to inspire them to be enthused about it.
right.
Otherwise, they don't give the enthusiasm to the kids. But,
Cool.
But they're
Good.
always enthused. It's just fun. It's fun, and it's so useful for teaching math and problem-solving skills. And that was one of the things I was saying to the teacher, because we were having, trouble figuring out. It was repeating the popping too much at one point. And she's saying, well, why is it doing this? And how do I fix it? And we realized we just needed to flip something in the program, and then we could get it to work the way she wanted. And a lot of times it gives the kids a chance to use those problem-solving skills too. And so that I think is really important.
Okay. Hey, over the last 2 days, you visited a couple of schools.
Yeah.
What was the kind of things that you had not expected that you will be doing?
Okay, yeah, I did not really realize that we would have to bring computers out to all the schools and hook them up and find power supply and carry them. And that was surprising. And then one of the things that was really surprising to me today was we went to a school that had a computer lab, and it actually was harder to load the Scratch onto the existing computers than it was hooking up our laptops that we brought ourselves. And I had
Okay.
definitely not expected that.
All right.
Because it isn't hard to download Scratch from the web, but if you don't have the local passwords, then it's a lot harder to even load it from a USB drive.
Thanks.
So you can use these buttons on top. It's more or less the basic stuff, but maybe a few words about Scratch. So Scratch is a programming tool. So it's let's say a web development tool where you can really design for kids.
Hi, Leon. You just participated in a training for Scratch now. How was it?
Oh, it was nice, interesting. I think I can use it in my class to teach my kids in the arts and culture lesson how to use it as part of the technology. And the most interesting thing about this Scratch is you can teach the kids the animation. The animation part, I think they will love it to see how they can speak with other, communicate and interact. The interaction with Scratch
Right.
in the class, I think that is very good. It is excellent.
Here for the support family.
Name the words.
Basia, Sotogan. Nabisha? Okay. Congratulations. Sankalo. Okay. You got a good man. Sarah Samal. Sarah. Saraswati Modi. Okay.
I am Nomathemba Vumazonke, Mrs. Vumazonke from Silverleaf Primary at Danone in Milnerton, Cape Town.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And yesterday, some people came from the Science Center and from SAP to give some classes to your children. How did that go? What did the children feel like?
It went very well. The people from Science Center, the Africa Code team, came to my school in Danone in the morning, and we were excited before they even came because we heard that they are bringing computers, which is for our kids, it was something that it was going to be new to them. Some of them, they never used it before, so we were so excited about it when they got there. The kids get into the classes and started the scratching, and it was so exciting and very funny with the kids of, the kids that born with computers. It was very easy for them to manipulate and do some stuff, and they were. It was easy for them to follow up instructions, and they were very excited, and they did very well. And for them, it was an exposure that they were not used to it. And for us, as we know that we need to teach or to educate learner as a whole, it was an aspect of opening the brains more and inspiring them to do things. And now they know when they get into the computer where to start, where to do, and the animation and all what they have learned, they're going to use it in the classroom as well.
Okay.
So they were excited, telling the parents, telling the other kids, and now we've got a grade 6 and grade 7 and grade 5, they want also to be involved in the program. They were asking when the people are coming to them. Worried, yeah.
Great, thank you so much.
Very much.
Thanks to you, Mercedes. Thank you, guys, for everything that you have done to us. We really thanked you yesterday. Working with you, it's very nice because it's not the people that, we're scared of going. You give us that atmosphere to, to talk whatever we want to say, and you brought a nice team. I must say that they were very nice, always smiling, and for the workers, the dads that are working at the school sweeping, they say, hey, these people are working, they are in a hurry all the time. And I said, when you are at work, you need to show that you love what you're doing. Yeah. We're very happy to see people that they love what they're doing. We really would like, you are not even inspiring us or teaching us about this coding. We learned a lot on you as a people. We just learned how you do things, the organization style and all that. So we're very happy, and you're giving. Oh, thank you so much. The kids were really happy, and the parents were coming to school saying, thank you. I heard what happened, and we worried about that. We want you back, guys. We want you back to for the
we
whole
will
school.
Try our best.
For the whole school.
Last one question, Themba. Will you implement, even if you don't have computers now and the situation, in a few years we will cross the fingers that you will have a school, a proper school. Will you try to implement even without computers?
Yes,
because
presentations? With our teachers, now that the teachers were trained as well, today, we talked about the kids yesterday, but today that the kids were trained, the teachers were trained, they're very excited. They wrote notes, they took out notes on the steps on how to follow it up. So they're going to do it because we've got a computer that we're using. We've got our laptops that we are using, and we've gotten access to the printer and all that. So we'll definitely use it, integrating the scratching to our lessons in the classrooms, trying to find more of the activities using the animation, the sound, with the kids. They really like games. They learn to play. So for us, we're going to use it definitely.
That's very good.
And as I've already indicated to Mrs. we're gonna do a little training for those that were not here, but most of our teachers were here for training, and that is really exciting.
That's good. Then.
Yes.
Moving
forward to the 21st century, so we are ready to. Yes.
And the last thing, like you said,
I said,
Did you learn that, Mercedes?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
So, Mercedes, we are at the end of 3 days now, the last training being given, and I have to say, I want to congratulate you as a project manager. For what I could see, it went really well. But how's your feelings?
Well, just one little thing that I didn't mention in the first time is I would like to have someone else here that she is not, that is Caroline, because without her this will not be possible. She's been always with me, but anyway, those 4 days has been just myself. And I have to say, like I say at the beginning, I was very, very, very looking forward and very nervous, but now, although I'm tired, but I'm very, very, very proud of what we did, what we succeed, and how people looking at us, because it was a very, very emotional. Every class that we delivered, it was very, very good. And we feel like we should be very proud and try to follow up and continue doing this type of
Yeah, the people were, the children and the teachers, they were so appreciative and enthusiastic that we were coming and teaching them,
Yes,
thanking us. And
yes, it's better that you don't ask me what, if we prefer to go to the schools or the teachers, but when we went to the schools, I can say that some people were about, even myself, to cry, but we keep it for ourselves because it was very, very emotional. We play with them, we show them a scratch. We know that some of them, it will take longer to follow up the scratch because they didn't have any computers. But we try to make the most of them and try to convince the teachers to come to the training. They came. And even if they don't have computers, but we see them that they feel like they want to continue. And this is very important, what we can succeed. And I'm sure that this will go on. And well, if we have some opportunity to come back next week, next year, next week, fine. But if it's next year, it will be very good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for a successful project.